¿Tienes algún problema? Sigo muy pendiente.
¿Qué puedo ofrecerte? Si te digo que...
¿Sabes cuándo llegará nuestra paga?
Sí, eso es.
Decían que habría tierras para cada uno.
¿Existe?
Fue un desperdicio de licor.
Algo que sea, miren.
Vio a esa escaramuza. Un explorador indio le dio un balazo en el tobillo. No pudo levantarse cuando huimos.
¿Dinero? ¡Dinero!
¿De dónde han salido estas monedas?
Anda, ¿qué es esto?
Buenos dias. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor. ¿Ese es el hombre? ¿Cómo lo llamabas? ¿Asesino?
Sí, Duncan Walpole. Debería haber llegado hace muchos días.
No me gusta que los extranjeros se paseen por nuestra ciudad. No me fío de ellos.
Cállate. El gobernador tiene invitados. Todos franceses e ingleses.
Parece un hombre rudo. Le suponía un aspecto más respetable.
Lleva meses en alta mar. Sé indulgente con él.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are Duncan Walpole?
I am indeed.
I thought as much. Woods Rogers. A pleasure.
The same.
I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry.
My wife. You met her some years ago at the Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy. Julianne, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Ah. Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars.
I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
You've got my 2 best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Pull off a few shots if you like. Get a feel for it.
I once fought beside a man who carried 9 on his person. They were a boon in battle, but hindered his ability to swim, sadly.
Quite. Has a good kick, yes?
I long for the day where one firearm carries 4 bullets, and not the opposite.
I have a friend in England you may like to meet, Julian. James Puckle. He's working on something extraordinary.
Magnifique! Duncan, where are your wrist blades? I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
Ah, damaged sadly beyond all repair.
Uh-huh. Have your choice.
Where did you find all these?
I did not find them. I took them. These are souvenirs. 2 blades, as is the custom, oui?
Custom, aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
Well,
We must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival. It would be a shame to leave here without seeing you in action.
yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly, show you what I know.
Here. You see? Situations well suited to your skills.
Have a go. A blade in a crowd is always the simplest. Nothing grandiose, just quick and clean.
Show us another technique.
Quite ingenious to use bales of hay for cover, don't you think? God, that's the spirit. Secrecy. The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so? Especially around a blind corner. God blind me, that's a clever trick.
Your aerial kills have a poetic beauty, despite their conspicuous quality. Would you show us? Magnifique. Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed? Mon Dieu, such a powerful strike!
Fascinating.
The assassins have trained you well, Duncan. You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is never good for one's health.
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados. Anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with that kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men. Or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Grandmaster Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See. You were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss. Convened at last, and in such continental company. England, France, Spain, citizens of sad and corrupted empires. But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislators of the world. Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls till they've reached the quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cooled. To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought. By the Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin. Decades ago, the Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies a forgotten place our precursors once called the Observatory. See here. Look upon these images and commit them to memory. They tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this observatory, a place rumored to contain a tool of incredible utility and power. It houses a kind of armillary sphere, if you like. A device that would grant us the power to locate and monitor every man and woman on Earth, whatever their location. Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power. With this device, there would be no secrets among men, no lies, no trickery. Only justice, pure justice. This is the observatory's promise, and we must take it for our own.
Do we know its whereabouts?
We will soon. For in our custody is the one man who does, a man named Roberts, once called a sage.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
We are confident he is.
The assassins will come for him.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered, the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen, when you meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, let us drink. Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours. Rest well, Duncan. Tomorrow the treasure fleet arrives, and with it, your reward. After which we will discuss further schemes.
I look forward to it.
Excelente. Meet me down at the docks first thing tomorrow morning. Governor Torres requests your presence at the docks near the Castillo. First thing tomorrow morning.
That's a hog's head's worth. Get out!
Ignoro qué opinan de todo esto mis parientes desgraciados. Todo en bandeja. Nosotros nos lo hemos ganado trabajando.
Zarpé hacia Boston con mi padre.
Pero unas botas estarían bien. Comparto el sentimiento. A juzgar por su protección y...
Odio esta maldita ciudad y odio a sus malditos habitantes. ¿Encuentras ninguna otra carga?
Ven y baila con la vieja María. Si te gustan las cortinas, ¿por qué no compras la
over here.
alfombra? Ya voy.
Good morning, Duncan. Hello. Good morning, Duncan. Just over here.
Edward? Hello, Edward. I found a man to purchase my remaining sugar. Huh? Quite a coup, I must say.
He just called you Edward.
Oh, that's the merchant who sailed me here. Out of caution, I gave him a false name.
Ah, well done.
We'll catch up on it later.
Very punctual, Duncan. This way. Here he is. A man both Templars and Assassins have sought for over a decade. I am told your surname is Roberts. Is this so? You recognize this, I think.
According to old tales, the blood of a sage is required to enter the observatory.
We have the key. Now we need only its location. Perhaps Mr. Roberts will be eager to provide it. Transfer him to my residence.
Such a fuss over one man. Is the observatory really such a grand prize?
Sí, sin duda. The observatory was a tool built by the precursor race. Its worth is without measure.
Precursor race. I see.
One of your early letters mentioned a desire to kill the Mayan mentor Atabay. Were you able to carry out this contract before coming here?
I was not, no. Too many complications along the way.
A pity. But the maps you delivered with the blood vial will see that job finished.
Aye. That's the idea.
I don't like this route, Torres. We're exposed.
Something is wrong. Stay close, Grandmaster.
I feel it too. Do not let them get their hands on the sage, at whatever cost.
Assassins! Above! They're on the rooftops!
giace, l'eccettio!
¡Debo huir! ¡Mándalos a casa en ataúdes! No tengo nada que ver con esto.
Watch the streets and alleys. They could be anywhere.
Tu fiel sierva en su oración.
Protect the sage!
Assassins! Above! They're on the rooftops!
Watch the streets and alleys. They could be anywhere.
Dios santo.
Protect the sage!
Nos ayuda tu fiel sierva en su oración. Siempre me pillan en el intento.
Assassins! Above! They're on the rooftops!
No quiero saber cómo acaba esta historia.
Don't expect mercy!
Watch the streets and alleys. They could be anywhere.
It ends now!
Maldita sea. Hora de volver con mamá.
Death is oftentimes the only way.
Protect the sage!
¡Qué sangriento! ¡Malditos roñosos! ¡Malditos roñosos!
Stop him!
You're a nimble one, I'll give you that.
No sé dónde he dejado mi castidad. Por favor.
Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate.
Soy mucho más limpia que...
Stop, or I'll kneecap you.
Un paraje helado cuando sopla el viento. Maldita sea mi suerte.
You're a nimble one, I'll give you that.
¿Viene a provocar problemas?
Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate.
Dos zorras en tu madriguera.
El nuevo embarcadero nos va a costar...
Stop, or I'll kneecap you.
Durante un tiempo. Aún no he visto a mi hijo que va a cumplir 3 años. Una compañía de... El señor ha respondido.
You're a nimble one, I'll give you that.
Niño tonto. ¿Por eso tus manos son tan insensibles?
La promoción del maestro Thomas...
Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate.
Vaya por Dios.
Stop, or I'll kneecap you.
Solo ha probado un tramo. Actúa como un toro.
Niño tonto. ¿Por eso tus manos son tan insensibles?
Well done, lapdog.
Quiet. We'll see him to the prisons, Grandmaster.
Double the watch.
Well, I'll be buggered. What an active day we've had, gents.
See, he's set on all sides by our enemies. We must be more cautious.
I do wish I could remain to see our drama done, but I must avail myself of these winds and sail for England.
By all means, Captain, speed and fortune to you.
With luck, I'll return myself a governor. And with my idiot king's blessing, no less. Adios.
As for you, Mr. Walpole, I consider this the first payment in a long-term investment. Gracias.
Obliged.
I would like you to be present for the interrogation tomorrow. Call around noon.
Yes, sir.
¿Dinero? ¡Hurra!
¡Qué fantástica suerte! Nos
¡Qué
conocemos.
suerte!
Un milagro.
¡Monedas!
¡Hola, preciosidades!
¿Puedo ayudar?
¡Monedas por doquier!
¿Alguna clase?
¡Dinero! ¡Hola, preciosidades! ¡Hurra!
¡Qué fantástica suerte! ¡Monedas por todas
¿Qué ocurre?
partes! ¡Moneda! 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 Pero sí, es como si fuera una moneda.
¡Qué espectáculo!
Gran persona.
¿De dónde han salido estas monedas?
Vaya si usted a paseo vayan embriagado.
Esto sí que es suerte.
¡Mira!
Tenías que haber estado allí, chico. La artillería no daba cuartel. Los franceses.
Multa pecora.
¡Almejas! ¡Regiones y gambas variadas!
Vamos, tocaré vuestras melodías favoritas.
Come, let's have a toast.
God sink me for this pittance. 1,000 reals for those maps. That's what? £100 at most. How's a man supposed to become rich in these times with a miser like Torres running the world?
Have you ever, worked on a plantation before?
You know what I'm thinking? I'd like to see this observatory the governor's going on about. He said it were like a device that could follow people around and show where they were.
A ludicrous idea. Imagine my wife with such an advantage over me.
And imagine what a thing like that'd be worth. Sell that to the right person and I'd be the richest pirate. Privateer in the West Indies. I'll catch you up, Bonnet. There's a sage in that house I must speak to, in private. All right, go.
¡Break them!
Hey! Hey! Hey!
¡Alto ahí! Pronto estarás criando malvas. ¡Te enterraremos!
¡Un blanco claro!
It's him, God,
¡Te voy a cortar las alas!
¡Todos a la vez! ¡No te dejaremos escapar!
¡Esa rata está a tiro! ¡Blanco claro!
¡No lo perdáis ahora! ¡Está por allí! ¡Se está yendo!
¡Por los blancos!
¡Atacad por ambos lados!
¡Basta ya! What is your true name, rogue?
It's, Captain Pissoff.
Rien qu'un pauvre paysan.
Where is the sage? Did you set him free?
I had nothing to do with that. Much as I wish I did.
Take him to the ports. Send him to Sevilla with the treasure fleet.
Oh, wait now! I delivered your treasures, didn't I?
You did, yes. But you robbed us of Duncan Walpole.
A despicable display. This tosspot is a ruined man, Caroline. Unfit for life on land, much less at sea. If he goes to the West Indies, it's you who'll suffer.
Father! Father! Come, love. Up with you now.
That old muckworm! He's wrong about me!
I hope it's so.
You believe me, don't you? Can you not see me? Standing out there on the deck of a ship that's sliding into port. And there I am, a man of quality. With 1,000 doubloons spilling from my pockets. Like drops of rain. I can see it.
La cena. Cómetela rápido.
You hungry?
Now what's your plan, mate?
Find my weapon and steal a ship.
¡Que Dios nos ayude! No me gusta la pinta de esa tormenta que se acerca.
Parece que se está desviando al oeste, hacia el Golfo. Quizá estemos a salvo.
¿A dónde crees que vas? ¡Halt! ¡Vuelve aquí, sabandija!
Soldier!
Unlucky lads.
¡Hígado socio!
Christ, the seas are uneasy today.
Hurricane coming!
Hurricane? Jesus.
¡Se acabó, gusano! ¡Ahí! ¡Ahí!
We're stealing a brig. Hey, take what you need.
Won't be a minute.
There's many prisoners held on these ships. Set them free, and they'll sail with us, no question.
So that's the idea then. Free what men we can, then find a fast ship to flee in.
Aye, there's a brig in this fleet. I'll make my way to it.
¡Rápido, está ahí! ¡Quédate donde te está huyendo! Esto no durará mucho.
There's a catch to this favor. You're sailing with me.
I'd follow you to hell for this, mate.
¿Qué nos está retrasando? Ya deberíamos haber hecho la mitad de la ruta a las Bermudas.
Oro, plata, jade, tabaco, lo que se te ocurra. ¡Estás muerto!
Come on, lads. If we're to drown today, it won't be here.
¡Alto ahí, maldita sea!
Preparaos para partir. Casi tenemos encima la tormenta.
¿Y qué pasa con los prisioneros?
¡Hora de unirte al coro celestial!
¡Va mi granada!
There's a brig nearby just waiting for us to take her.
Debe de haberse escapado del manicomio.
Voy a ir a lo más alto. Esto es una locura.
Cálmate, no pasa...
¡Quieto ahí! ¡Alto ahí! Cree que se puede escapar. ¡Vuelve y pelea como un hombre!
¡Deja de retorcerte, pirata! ¿Me entiendes? ¡No te muevas!
¡Espera! ¡Eres mío!
We're going topside. Be ready.
¡Serás pasto de los gusanos!
Lay aboard, lads!
Save your singing for Davy Jones, you jagabats! It's a hard wind coming!
The man speaks true. You lot weigh anchor. As for the rest, half on the foremast and half at the main. Let's outrun this hurricane! Keep watch on those galleons. See they don't give us trouble.
They won't. Far too slow for this weather.
Fire! Brace for impact! Bark any orders you think wise, mate. We're up against it here.
These men know their place. They'll see us home.
Incoming fire!
Look out, man!
I see it. Batten yourselves!
Water spout! Steer clear of that thing! Water spout, man! Stay wide!
It's not looking good.
Steady as she goes, man!
Haul it in! Get off the wind!
Close down, gallants!
Loose all! Let's move!
Come on, you slugs, man!
Douse all but mains! Let us some sail!
Hurry! All sail! Crowd it on!
Oh, Godfrey Elijah, we made it!
What a
mess. Jesus!
Oh, by God, we pulled this one straight from the teeth of Neptune. I'm Edward. Much thanks for your aid back there.
Adewale.
You ever been to Nassau, Adewale?
Not yet.
By God, she took some knocks, didn't she? I think I'll keep her. All hands aft, lads! We're taking this one home! I've made my choice, Addy. I'm calling her the Jackdaw. A sly bird I loved as a child back in Swansea.
A dark little creature, no?
Did it rub you wrong when I took this brig as mine own?
It was the sort of rub I have learned to endure, sailing among faces of such fairness.
It's true. Most of these men wouldn't accept you as a captain. So what fair role would complement such unfairness?
I'll be your quartermaster. Nothing less.
All right. And as quartermaster, have you any immediate counsel for this Tyro captain?
Rest and repast would do us good before Nassau. Water for drinking. And hunting for food and repairs.
Well reasoned, sir. Hunting, it shall be. We'll find a decent place to drop anchor. I spied a few items in the hold earlier. Powder and a few pistols. Think I'll fashion a second holster if I can.
It's a good start.
One you find laughable.
Could we talk a moment about the condition of the ship?
What's the trouble?
I had a walk about the gun deck this morning, and couldn't stand for what I saw. A clutter of linstocks heaped like tinder, and one with a slow match, still burning.
Christ.
And just nearby, 2 barrels of gunpowder, closer than man and wife. Fit to explode at the touch of a spark.
We'll stow ours good and proper.
As for the cannons, they might as well be tossed. Clogged touch holes in need of scraping, corrosion on the bodies, barrel swabs as naked as knives, and breech ropes so rotted, I could use them for knitting yarn. The short of it is, we need good equipment kept in fine condition. But we cannot win every battle with snares and shouts. So worry about your own armaments when it suits you. But don't forget about your jackdaw as well.
No, indeed. We'll make it a point to keep this ship and its crew in fine condition.
Crowd it all up! Grease the topsails and gallows!
Topsails in! Clew up!
Clifford! Steer off her, Captain! As much sail as you can!
Aloft, lads! Check those royals!
Shorten sail! Get off the squall!
Mainmast! Bring in the top halyards! Pull!
Ease off the wind! Haul it all sail!
Get that yard arm batting. I'm not having flatting and jerking.
Captain has the helm.
Unfurl mains, let's move!
They're low.
Douse all sail!
Crew up tops! Douse those mains!
Brace yourselves! Fire!
Damn! Got the
Beat the
angle wrong.
mortars!
We're ready, sir! Concentrate!
Fire!
Hand, sir!
Fire!
Missed. Are the hooks tight?
Fire!
Reload. Won't miss next time.
Send them over to Davy, lads! Blood and fire!
Enemy's got planes coming, sir!
Give me some speed!
You will break us up.
Send
Captain,
them
they've
over to
left
Davy,
us
lads.
Mine ho! Mine
Grab a
ho!
duck on the wind!
Ready to go! Bulkhead's gone to
Captain,
splinters!
we'll need time to fix
Section's crumped!
Incoming fire!
Lay aloft and bring in those royals!
Careful!
They hit us, sir! Only time and lumber will heal that damage!
Fire!
That's with the most tender! Give the order, sir! Clear! Damage her by shooting the mines she drops!
Fire!
Ready to fire, sir!
Fire!
Reload! Won't miss next time.
Fire! Incoming fire! Fire!
Change course! We'll run aground, Captain!
Fire!
Working on it!
Fire!
I spied a few items in the hold earlier. Powder and a few pistols. I think I'll fashion a second holster if I can.
It's a good start.
One you find laughable.
Could we talk a moment about the condition of the ship?
What's the trouble?
I had a walk about the gun deck this morning, and couldn't stand for what I saw. A clutter of linstocks heaped like tinder, and one with a slow match, still burning.
Christ.
And just nearby, 2 barrels of gunpowder, closer than man and wife. Fit to explode at the touch of a spark.
We'll stow ours good and proper.
As for the cannons, they might as well be tossed. Clogged touch holes in need of scraping, corrosion on the bodies, barrel swabs as naked as knives, and breech ropes so rotted, I could use them for knitting yarn. The short of it is, we need good equipment kept in fine condition. But we cannot win every battle with snares and shouts. So worry about your own armaments when it suits you. But don't forget about your jackdaw as well.
No, indeed. We'll make it a point to keep this ship and its crew in fine condition.
Trim the yards off the wind!
Furl the mizzen tops!
Get them aloft! Douse all sail!
Hold hearty, lads! Furl those mains!
Mains out, let's go!
Loose the mains,
Haul
half
down and clew up!
Furl! Furl all sail! Do you hear the news?
Bombs in the water!
This is more like it.
Ahoy, Captain. Find what you need.
My needs and wants are oceans apart, mate. But I did fashion myself a new holster. All I need now is a pistol to lie in it.
Yeah. Taken from the holds, just as you said.
Little more than a blowpipe. But it'll do. So, are we rested? Or should we idle a while longer?
Best way anchor. I think the crew is itching to reach civilization.
You'll find no civilization in Nassau. But it's a fine place to be merry all the same.
Loose main sails! Studs out! Let's get moving!
Loose topsails, gallants, and royals!
In the stunsails!
Hold down and clew up! Furl those men! Captain's helm!
Get the mains free!
Let's catch some wind, lads!
Loose all! Let's move!
Stunsails! Let's ride this squall! Our force patrol these waters closely, Captain.
Shorten sail! Get off the squall! Go on, Captain Queernabs. Tell me I'm under arrest. Tell me!
Them your breads.
Fly away, boyo! Back to your master!
Aye. We was privateers together before the wars ended. I'll see you ashore.
By God, you're a sight for salty eyes. Come you in and have a drink.
Morning, all.
I can wait. Who's this?
Adewale, the Jackdaw's quartermaster.
Jackdaw. You named your brig after a poxy bird.
Ade, these lads are the better part of our growing confederacy here. Ed Thatch, Ben Hornigold, James Kidd.
You let him carry a pistol, do you?
Peace, Ben.
Ade saved my life. And now we're looking to find a crew to fill out the rest of my ship.
Well, there's scores of capable men about. But use caution. A shipload of the King's sailors showed up a fortnight back, causing trouble and knocking about like they own the place.
Right. I'll see who I can muster.
Send any men you find to the Jackdaw. I'll put them to work.
Cheers, Ade.
You'll break his neck.
Halt!
It's not bread, it's punishment. Better that than the gruel he made of cabbage trees, though. Aye, damn the day that gruel he felt about it. Damn the day.
Me, you have always much choice and no worry, yeah? I believe I've made myself clear.
Shite! Of all the bad days!
You do not need something if I am not having it. Hello, good people.
Silly man. What's brought that rashness on? Is that some... What's brought that rashness on?
Singular. When you ask, sir.
Values when you seek travel no further than day.
Damn coward! Don't you want the chance to defend yourself before a magistrate?
Talking to sense, lads. You're all mad as sea dogs in a bloodbath.
Damnation! Run! Shit, run!
I'm not gonna wait around to see how this ends.
Damnation! That's right, believe them! Show them how it's done! Bloody scalawags!
Pulled me from the deep there, Captain. Jack thanks you hearty.
The Deuce has had his way with you, man.
Boy, is that why your hands
here's
are
help.
so callous?
Oh,
What a
oh,
waste!
no.
Ever had the pleasure of 2 vixens in your den? You like the so much, why not buy a rum? Silly boy! Is that why your hands
Give them no quarter! Give them a right pickling!
Don't you want the chance to defend yourself before a magistrate?
I do not know who you seek, but by all that is holy, it is not me. I have a clear fix on him.
Captain Kenway, just in time. I'll see you back aboard. Think I can hit him?
We'll get him, lads!
I've got him dead to rights.
In my sights, clear as day.
Oh, don't lose him now!
Come on, don't lose the shit!
I'm leaving. I'm gone. You should be more respectful of our approach.
Not hoisting off anywhere with you, Catamite. Thanks. Kenway, isn't it? I'm with you.
Heavens above.
Hello, good people.
Is that the most intelligent thing you have to say to each other?
You there, stop! Ha! He's trying to lose us! There!
Too much of the laird's liquor.
And even extend my famous one-week warranty to ensure satisfaction.
If you're not entirely satisfied, not known for my faith.
Sounds grand.
Always me.
First the cabin and now the back.
This pirate bears the blood of many innocents on his hands. His Majesty's honourable representative has decreed the sentence shall be to hang by the neck until dead.
If I wasn't trussed up like a pig, I'd gut you, Hal. My lads will find you, though.
This pipe...
I've got a shot! I've got a good line on him! I can get him from here!
Bastards in me sight!
I've got a dead line on him!
Bastards in me sight!
I've got a shot!
Captain Henry, come fast. There's soldiers of Captain Man in irons. They need it.
I've made me a patient here. Listen, you sod. I don't want to fear.
Vice Admiral of the Narrow Sea.
Captain Henry, come fast. There's soldiers of Captain Man in irons. They need to hang him.
On his hands. His Majesty...
Now, we'll catch you either way. Bloody scout. Pincher, get up and escape.
merry-begotten ne'er-do-well.
Captain Kenway, come fast! There's soldiers of Captain Man in irons. They mean to hang him.
This pirate bears the blood of many innocents on his hands.
Don't mind me.
In my sights, clear as day. Sights. Just have to pull the trigger. Right down my mouth. Listen, you sod. I don't want to fear.
Captain Kenway, come fast! There's soldiers of Captain Man in irons. They mean to hang him.
This pirate bears the blood of many innocents on his hands. His Majesty's honourable representative has decreed.
Let me make it.
I don't want to know how this story...
I must find you.
Dear God.
I've got a shot! I've got a shot!
Bastards in me sight.
Futile! You can't escape us! Now you die!
He's
There!
mine.
Get
There.
a good line on him! Press him hard! Trying to give us the slip, maggot?
Why would... Is he sane?
Now you'll want to sail somewhere rich with plunder.
Have you heard of a place called the Observatory?
Aye. It's an old legend, like El Dorado or the Fountain of Youth.
What have you heard?
It's meant to be a temple or a tomb, hiding a treasure of some kind.
That's it. You see here.
Oh, rot. It's fairy stories you prefer to gold, is it?
It's worth more than gold, Thatch. 10,000 times above what we could pull off any Spanish ship.
Robbing the king to pay his porpoise is how we earn our keep here, lad. That ain't a fortune. It's a fantasy.
He got in a snuff box? Truly.
Morning, Kenway.
Not a bad-looking tinderbox you got there.
You sound a bit green, Hornigold. Is it envy? Because mine's bigger than yours.
No, I reckon it's this Jamaican funk. I prefer the Spanish stuff. So, you've got yourself a fancy brig now. Fine. Well, I'm gonna teach you how to sail her right. And how to take a prize the proper way. Thatch, we'll catch you up at the old fishing village.
Aye.
Where's your helmsman, Kenway?
I take pride in piloting my own ships, Ben. Keeps me alert.
Let's make some headway, shall we?
I've no need for schooling. How many prizes did we take together as privateers?
There's a chasm of difference between joining a raid and captaining one. We're looking out for merchants, boys! Them that's fat with cargo!
There's a prize worth taking.
Good! Take us in close. After you subdue a prize, project authority. Demand respect that you would never give yourself. This weaves a spell over soft minds. For your victims must always have in the back of their minds the uneasy idea that you could snap at any moment. And seam them from prick to sternum.